When you think about New Mexico food, one of the first names that comes to mind is cooking icon Jane Butel. You've probably seen her here. She hosts great cooking classes, and I actually was able to take part in those cooking classes. And in this one, she shows us the art of making homemade tortillas. Take a look.
New Mexico, according to most historians and anthropologists and all, probably the very first culinary in all of the Americas, north and south, was probably right here in this valley. Corn is much maligned as being fattening, and it's hurting our bodies, and it's doing this and that. And it's just a lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. Corn is actually healthy. An interesting point, when you're making tortillas, whether they're flour or whether they're corn, it's 2 parts of masa to 1 part of water. Okay, so you don't have to be careful with this, but with white flour, or any kind of flour you do, wheat flour I should say. So it's 2½ cups, I'll just get, and then add the water. I add most of it. What I'm doing is I'm adding the water until it gets like, have y'all ever, you've made sugar cookies, until it's like sugar cookie dough, and you can chase it around the bowl. And this is really great for little kids. I think that's why I liked it so much, because it's like Play-Doh. And look, you can just go. So the tortilla dough is, it's at the stage you want it to be when it just sort of clings together. Okay, so now we have the ball of masa, and I'm pressing it again and see how smooth it is. Okay, and we're going to use a tortilla press. This is an old-fashioned cast iron one that's from Mexico. So you place this just slightly closer to the hinge so that it won't squish out. And then you bring this down, and you just come over. And these are really fun. Children just adore making them. And see, isn't that fun? So now we're just holding it by the corners, and we're just going to pop it down. And you can do 2 or 3 on here at a time, but did you see what I did with my hand really fast? Yeah, just to make sure that the steam has developed. And you have to work quickly or it'll cook onto the paper. And go.
Do the little swirly?
Yeah, and it gets hot, and then you just pull it off at a flat angle. See, that was easy.
It was easy.
You did it! Yay!
Because you were standing next to me.
If you get it too dry, then it cracks. And the first baked side, as you can see, is prettier. Then you want to turn it over. You can see the second is never quite as pretty.